Hi everyone, it's Denise with Luna Bar Crafts. I am back. Yay! I need to finish this winter journal. It is already spoken for. However, I need to get moving on it and get it finished. So I thought I'd do a couple little projects. But I did get this huge box of Happy Mail from my friend Lori. Thank you, Lori. I had a little sneaky peek inside, but I haven't gone through all of it yet. I kind of opened it and then was like, oh, it's a lot of Happy Mail. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys. She was so sweet to send all this to me. But anyway, so let's get started on that. Welcome, any new subscribers, and welcome back to all of you that have kind of hung out and been patient with me while I've been trying to do all that avocado dyeing. It's been crazy. But anyways, so let's take a look. It's a big box. I mean, it's heavy. It was a heavy box. She sent a little note. She sent me some copy dyed samples. She did just open an Etsy. I think she doesn't have a whole lot in there. She did put some copy dyed paper packs in there, but I think she didn't want to overdo it. You know how when we first started Etsy, you don't want to kind of overdo it, and which I think is smart. Start small and kind of build from there. I guess there's some washi in here and some odds and ends that she thought maybe might dye well one day. And she said the time cards and file folders are from my friend Alicia at Casa di Cognito. And then there's a book. She said she started in mixed media. I started a mixed media cover, but she didn't like it. Was wondering if you could get gut and dye the pages. So let's take a look. I like the paper. Oh my goodness. Now see, I've seen this stuff, but I didn't see this. I gotta stand up for this. This is a huge book. What kind of book is this? Neural and Therapeutic Nutrition. You did not... Lori, why didn't you finish this? This is a beautiful cover. How do you not like it? Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. I mean, I don't know if I want... Got it. I mean, well, it is a big book. I was thinking maybe you could alter it, but that's a big book to alter. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I gotta have to test some of the pages out, because like some of these yellow ones may not, because if they're kind of yellow and patinaed already, they may not take. But some of this other might. So I'll have to take a look at that. Paper is funny when you dye it. You know, it's not like coffee staining. When you actually dye it, sometimes that's why, like, I don't use too much construction paper or cardstock paper, and like the hammer mill paper won't take because of the way it's developed and processed. Paper, and sometimes I have issues with music paper because it looks like if it's too patinaed, it won't take. If it's white, it's great, but if it's kind of like real smooth and almost has that real soft, waxy feel, no, it won't take any dye at all. Yeah. So, okay. We got Madonna. Oh, it's music paper. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure this will dye up. Cool. Thank you. Oh, and a bookcase. Book cover. Awesome. I like these little cards. I was looking at these assorted cards. So there's like 4 different assortments in there, and they're like almost like little recipe cards. But I'll bet those would avocado dye really nice. Those would be nice to put in a journal. So I'm gonna have to try those. And she sent me a big stack of envelopes, different sizes. Awesome. Because I always I soak my envelopes to get the glue off. Because if you soak them in the dye, this will degrade your dye quick, so your dye won't last as long. Trust me. So I always soak them in water and get the glue off of them. So awesome, awesome. Oh yeah, envelopes. Let's see what else we've got here. More envelopes. Thank you. I can never have enough envelopes. And some ledger, small ledger. Those are nice for like little books. Oh, she sent me junk mail. Thank you, Lori. I get them out of my like bills and stuff like that, but sometimes I forget. And you know, some flashcards. Those are always fun to decorate. And some, they look like little punch outs. That's what they are. More envelopes. Yeah, they're like little punch outs. Oh, those are cute. You can like color them. Oh, you can print on them. Okay, I see. Yeah. Cool. They may avocado dye. Oh, she sent me coffee filters. Are you trying to tell me something, Lori? You want more coffee filters? Oh, she sent me a ton of washi, and I love washi. I am partial to some of the other, like a thinner washi, and I like, this washi is good, don't get me wrong, it is good, but I will say one thing with washi, especially the thicker stuff, if they put a lot of glue on it, sometimes the glue will stick to the back side of the washi, and then everything else sticks to it. But this stuff seems to be all right, so cool. Yeah, so I'm kind of, I'm real weary about, like, see, sometimes this Scotch stuff does it. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. I had bought the one that had, like, the postage stamps on it. It was, like, the thicker washi tape, and I got it. It took me half of the roll to finally get it started, because every time I peel, it rip. I peel, it rip. Then when I got halfway through, the glue was just stuck to that. You couldn't even use it. Everything, fuzz and everything was sticking to it. I hate when that happens. And then it's just discouraging, you know. So normally I buy like the thinner tape because, you know, you don't really have that. I mean, yeah, you want washi to stick, but you can always use a little bit of glue on the back. I'd much rather my washi work for what it's intended than it get ruined because of all the glue on the back. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, pretty. Ooh, I like this. See, I have some of that. It's like blue or it's green. And I have some that's like silver and I think some red stuff too, but I haven't seen the blue. I like this. But look at all this. These are cute. Did you make these little bags? That's awesome. I like this. Pretty. Oh my gosh, what is this? Where did you get these? These are super cool. Like a little invite, and then some library cards, some folder, you know, library folders, and time cards and alteration checks. Yeah. I don't know if those will avocado because they are yellowed, but I'll stick one in it and try it and see if it'll die. Okay, what else we got here? Weekly time records. Oh, I like these. These are like thirds. You know? So like they can fold in thirds. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what do we got in here? Okay, and she sent her card of where she got it. So Alicia from Casa di Cognito. Yeah, Cognito. And I think that's her Etsy. So she's got journals and supplies. Oh, look at these. Little file folders. Those might take a little color. I like these blue ones. Oh my gosh, these would be perfect in that journal. I might have to put one of those in there because these are thick and heavy. Great journaling cards. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Lori. Those are cool. Super cool. Okay, we'll put that in here separate. And let's see, I haven't gotten this far down yet. Ideal Manufacturers Bookkeeping and Tax Record. What is this? It's, oh my gosh, look at this. This is cool. Oh, and it's blank. Oh, you just made my day, Lori. Look at all this. And it shows you how to do all, like, your accounting and stuff, and that's kind of cool. But look at all these, 1982, all these blank pages. Bad debts. No, we don't want bad debts. Oh my gosh, look at this. Are you sure you want to part with this? This is huge. Oh my gosh. Lori, thank you so much. Look at that. Oh my gosh, are you sure you want to part with this? I mean, I'm pretty sure I could take it apart and some of it will avocado dye because it's fairly white. I mean, it's not really waxy or shiny, so I have to test some pages, but I'll definitely avocado dye it, if it'll take. I'm going to send some back to you. But I can't believe you sent that to me. Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. I had told her that, I'm looking for coffee dye paper because I never have. And so she sent me a sample pack. Ooh, I like it. She gets some really good color on there. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So she's got some half polka dot, and then she's got some lines in here, and some diamond pack. And I know I'm pretty sure she put some in her shop, and I'll list her shop below. So she's a brand new Etsy store. She's trying to get up on her feet with it. So I don't think she has a whole lot of packs in there, but go check her out. Let's try and be supportive. Gotta start somewhere. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she had some like little mini journals that were somewhere like they're finished, but they're not they're not decorative, so that you could decorate them. And then I think she may have had one that was decorative in there. And then these cracked on me. Oh yeah, because she was telling me she was kind of struggling a little bit with ironing them. And so, sometimes when you bake them a little too hot and then you try to run an iron over them, they'll get really crinkly and stiff on you. But that's okay because they're still usable. These kind of papers, they may not be great for like inside your journal because they'll crack, but they're great to back tags and journaling cards with. So, thank you so much. Look at all this. Yummy. She gets some good markings for sure. I like that. So now I've got another place to get some coffee dye paper. I have, like I said, I still have some Happy Mail, but I'm still waiting to hear back because I think she wanted to wait and see if she could stock her store up before I showed it. So, and then she sent me some paper, golf paper. And what is this? Desktop stationery. Okay. I'll cut that out and use it for something. Tags. Ooh, what do we got in here? File folder. Oh no, this is a piece of cardstock. I like that. That is very pretty. And, band music. Yes. Music paper. It'll probably avocado dye, but I don't know what color that might turn after you do it. But it's still worth a try. Always, always. I love music paper, especially this big stuff. Because there's a lot you can use, because you can even fold it in half. Take it out, fold it in half. or just even make strips out of it and put it in on a page. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Lori. This was a super sweet. Oh my gosh, now I've got copy paper to last me for a little bit. Thank you. That was super sweet of you. And it doesn't matter that, I mean, I don't think it's that brittle, you know. Maybe you just had some issues, maybe when you were ironing it or something, maybe. I don't know. But this is awesome. I can't wait to play with that and try an avocado diet. And I will, if it takes, I will let you know, and I will definitely send you back. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of stuff, Lori. Thank you so much. Such a sweetie. She sent me Happy Mail before. She sent me a bunch of books and said, here. I think she was trying to de-stash. Were you trying to de-stash? I think that's what we all try to do, is de-stash a little bit, you know, because what maybe we thought we could use, we don't have time or can't get around to. And with this book, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure the page on avocado, but I can't, sweetie, if you want the binder or the cover, finish it. This is gorgeous. I mean, I'll ship it back to you. You can always fill it with something else. I mean, gosh, that is adorable. I don't know why you wouldn't want to keep that. I mean, if you absolutely don't want it, I mean, I'm sure I can do something with it. Maybe I'll make it into like I'll gut it and dye the pages and then use it to hold my die cuts or something in, you know, make like an altered thing like that. So that was some awesome Happy Mail, or snail mail actually, from Miss Lori. She's not very far from me actually. She is only one state over. I may have to take a trip and go say, hey, how you doing? She doesn't live very far from where I used to be stationed, so I still have some friends that live there. Anyway, so what I want to do, I got to get back to working on this winter journal. So everybody's been kind of playing with corrugated cardboard lately. And I do have a project I want to do with my next journal with it, but I don't know how well it's going to turn out. And I was just playing with some coffee filters. You know, these are like the, you know, ones that you get from, you know, going and getting your latte. Oopsie, and I broke that one. But that's okay, because I wasn't going to keep it anyways. I was just kind of playing with it, and I really wasn't liking how it was coming out, because I don't know, I just didn't like it. I don't know. But this one came out much better and what I liked. And what I did was I reversed what I had done for this one. I had put the napkin on it and then put gesso over the top. And really what I wanted to do was put it underneath and use it, make a pocket out of it. So anyway, so what I thought is we could do maybe one of these. And then while that one is drying, we could decorate on this one. So let me grab my painting stuff. You can see I was painting. I was playing. I was a-playing. It is good to be back, though, guys. I mean, it'll be nice to use my kitchen for what it's actually intended for, and that is for cooking instead of making avocado dyed paper. But like I said, I am going to take a break because I got some things I need to get done, and I'm going to reorganize the shop. So hopefully it'll make it a lot better and a lot easier for everyone all the way around. So let me go grab another coffee filter and a napkin real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, I grabbed two because as I was looking through the pile, I was noticing this one's cardboard, but it's kind of got like this really cool pattern. So I might end up doing 3 total. So what I want to do, sorry, reaching across there, is just cut up that edge right there. And that piece there that's got the extra flap, I'll keep that for something else, because I like how it came across that way and kind of gave some different direction, but I've already done that one. So And we're going to just try it. Sorry, my Ubers are restless tonight. We had a long day after we got everything, because we got everybody's packs mailed out yesterday. I kind of took a little breather and sat down on the couch and watched some YouTube videos. Kind of get a little caught up on there. Okay, so, all right. So we're going to do these two. We'll set these aside. Okay, so we need some gesso. This one probably not so much, but I'm just going to add it on there anyway, just for the texture. I think I need another piece of wax paper. That's the only thing I don't like about this gesso, is my wax paper gets all tore up in there, so I have to replace that here. All right. And then today was a busy day because I just need a little bit on here, not too much, because I don't want to make it too white. Just kind of get it in there and give it some color on the background. Nothing too major. So, I mean, because I've been doing all this dyeing, I kind of put some things off. So, I went and got my son's birthday present today, and we got it all put together for him. And then I had to place my shower head because I had like little to no pressure coming out of it, because we have really hard water out here. We're rural out here. Okay, let me set that aside because I know I need to get a little waxing. And then, let's see, I want napkins. So I grabbed a couple napkins, and I thought I would use this one kind of on there, like that. So, let me cut around it here. And so I had to get a new shower head and put that in. And then our sump pump, the pipe, or the PVC piping that comes out the back, keeps falling off. And because I think the glue on it has come off. And there's like 2 tie straps that are screwed in there, and I had to tighten those up, so I had to do that today. And then the headlight on my son's car went out, and of course you can change any bulb but the headlight, the low and the high beam. They want you to take it to Mazda and have it done. I'm like, I am not paying somebody $100 and something, because we already changed out one headlight assembly. The whole headlight assembly cost me $800 for that darn thing. And I'm not paying somebody $100 and something for an $11 bulb. Sorry. So I called our little guy the maintenance guy that normally changes the oil, and he said, oh yeah, I can get it changed out. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm bringing it to you. All right, so I thought this one might be pretty, like the floors and stuff, but I don't know if obviously can't get the whole Eiffel Tower in there. But maybe we can get like part of this stamp or something like that across there. Maybe bring it down from the, because I don't want that red in there. Maybe something like that in there. Like get the LaFleurs. Or one LaFleur, maybe. And that bird. But then it's going to take some of that. Let's do that there. So, yeah, it's been crazy. I kind of let stuff kind of go while I was dying, because I was like, oh, I'll get to it later. But I'm like, I got to get it done so I can get some of this stuff done and worked on. I should be using my water pen. I know. That's what it's for. But I'll keep that little on the floor. Make a little stamp out of it or something. Yeah, so. But it is kind of nice to know that I've got a little breather here. And I appreciate all you guys, man. You guys have blessed me like nobody's business. I'm telling you, you guys have just, I love you guys. I really do. I love you guys. It's just amazing. You know, I didn't think a little avocado could could do that, but I do have fun. It is, I like avocado dyeing, don't get me wrong. It's very relaxing. We're just going to put some Mod Podge on here and glue it down. And then over the top of it as well. And then we'll set them off to the side to dry while we decorate the other one. But yeah, I mean, I like doing it. It's pretty therapeutic. But, you know, it's like with any therapy. Too much of a good thing eventually can be quite daunting, and then it becomes tedious, and I don't want it to become to that stage where I feel like, because it was starting to feel like it was one or the other, you know. If I avocado dye all the time, my crafting suffers. You know, I wasn't going to get any of that done or ever have time for it, and I just, no, not going to happen. I like to craft too much. Okay, so let me put this on here. Smooth it out. I think because I like the texture behind it, you know, and how it kind of falls into those grooves, and it's really kind of cool. I think anyway. Fun. Fun. And those other coffee filters, I get them. They're from Kansas City. They were like one of my mom's favorite places to go when we went up there to the city to go have a coffee down on the river market over by where my niece lives. So when we went up there to go visit, we go to the market and go and have a coffee, and I always kept sleeves. I know, right? Mom thought it was weird, but I think after she seen what I did with them, then she was like, oh, well, here's some more. And then all my friends say they're Starbucks coffee filters for me, so I got a ton of them. All right, I'm going to set that off the side. I'm not going to trim it yet because I'm actually going to tuck it, like what I did over here is I tucked it around the back so that you wouldn't see the corrugation on it. So that. And this one's going to give a different effect. And I think on this one, see, the other one I put some color behind it because it was just a gray napkin, but because there's so much color on here, I think we're going to be fine. Actually, you know what I might do, though? Just to see. Let's see. Let's give it a little color, shall we? Just to see. It never hurts to try. You know, we're saying, don't like it, I'll just remake another one. Okay, so I want to put some glue down on here. And I know I'm probably going to get ink on my brush, but that's okay. Oh, heaven. Say that's okay. She's down here at my feet. I think she's happy to be back in a normal routine again, because, and that's another thing, my Ubers, I think they were feeling a little neglected because Mom was always in the kitchen, and they weren't allowed in there during that time, except for to eat, and, you know, they couldn't be underfoot. Oh, poor things. Okay, so put that on there. Oh, that ink is going to come through. That'll look pretty, I think. And the great thing is you just kind of give a little bit of pressure on it with the glue, you know, with the brush, just a little bit, not too much because you don't want to tear your napkin. And it kind of push that glue down into those grooves, and then those grooves come up. It gives that just a different texture, you know. Just another added thing in there to play around with and feel on and ooh and ah over. I know, I'm weird. I go to places and it's like, oh, wow, check that out. That is so cool. Feel that, feel that. And everybody's like, I'm not touching that. Why not? It's so cool. Feel it, feel it. I know. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right. Settle down. You're fine. All right. So, it's not quite dry yet, but I think I can, hopefully, get at least a couple of these sides down here. I probably could trim this a little bit, so maybe that's what I'll do. Just trim it a bit. Oh, you hear her? She's just all mopey butt. Oh, you're fine. All day, every day. Oh, all day, every day. She's a big baby. She thinks she's queen, and she should get whatever she wants when she wants it, you know. All right, I'm just going to fold this over, and I really don't care too much if I get too wrinkly back here, but I kind of do want it as smooth as possible so paper and whatever doesn't snag on the back. Oh my. Kind of like doing a book cover, you know, you kind of just do your edges there. Oh, that's enough now. Come on. No. Do you want to leave the room? But Mom, you're not doing anything. You're not in the kitchen, so you should be loving all over me. Oh. See? All right, Heaven, that's enough now. Okay. So, this is probably kind of boring, watching glue dry, right? So, I'm going to set that over there. And so now you can't see the corrugation on it. It's flipped all the way around. And do the same thing on the back of this one. We should cut that down again. Hello, Denise. My finger's going to be all full of glue, but that's all right. I'm loving it because that means I'm back in my craft room again. So, and I missed you guys. You know, I miss all your comments and input and laughing at me and joking with me and, you know, having fun. I miss that. Me too. But I think, like I said, I think with the shop, I'm working on some ideas. I'll have to see, you know, how that might work. I might have to try it a couple times to see if that is going to work, you know, but I'm kind of gearing towards like a build your own packs kind of thing, where you'll have like a biggie and a mini kind of pack where you'll get this in the pack and then you can add on like so many envelopes or so many doilies or, you know, that kind of kit kind of thing. So we'll have to wait, we'll have to see, because, and then what I would do is like do a die up for those packs, and then, you know, that way I can maybe do them do dyes like every other month, and then that way when the packs are gone, they're gone until the next dye. That way it gives me time in between to be able to craft. So, and I think then it would, you know, it allows me to feed both my creativity and, you know, help, you know, give you guys what you need and feed your creativity as well. So, because I know, because, you know, I love pink paper. I love the avocado dye paper. But I'm a pink kind of person, you know. I probably will never get sick of it. And I like that because, and I don't know if you guys can see the corrugation. It kind of raises it a little bit, and you can still see the napkin pattern on there. A little bit of the blue kind of came through a little bit. Of course, it may look a little different. You know, we could have probably put some blue back here, but with it being a white background already, and I like that napkin, I think this came out really nice. So, anyway, all right. So, let me put this up. And while that is drying, we can decorate. I'm going to wash my brushes real quick so they don't get stiff. And grab another piece of wax paper for my gesso. And I will be right back, and we're going to decorate this one while those dry. Okay, got all that taken care of. All right, so these are still drying. I thought, let's decorate these. And I made a few little ruffles, and I used some of this from Wendy Willoughby, and I think it's Willoughby's House is the name of her Etsy as well. So I can link her down below as well. She has some really cute little fabrics and stuff on tags, and she makes a lot of like flips. And I got this fabric to use in this journal, and I have yet to use it. So I don't know, that might be a little light, and that might be a little dark. And I was thinking this one might pull some color in because it's pretty gray there. And I don't know, I might stitch. Do I want to stitch that and then stitch that on? Glue it on. I think I want to stitch around this and then glue this on. So let me flip over and we'll go over to the machine and we'll sew this over there. Okay, so I'm thinking a nice little zigzag stitch. Make it about 3 millimeters wide, and let's see, let's start here, and we'll just do a zigzag. Very, very simple. No back stitch required. It's just for decoration. So how has everyone been doing? Gosh, I haven't talked to anybody, it seems like, in forever. So I hope everybody is doing all right. And everyone had a great new year. We did. I did stay up and, you know, hung out on a few of the lives, watching some other people do some crafting and stuff like that. And then finished up some avocado dyeing and stuff, so. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty uneventful. Kind of got a little delay in avocado dyeing because Walmart ran out of avocados. All right, so let's move back over. I think this will kind of give a little bit more color into it because it gives a little bit of the blue in there. And then we'll glue this on like so. So I think I want some Fabri-Tac for this one. Yeah, so like our Walmart, I guess the truck broke down or something that was supposed to deliver some produce, and it was like 4 days before we got avocados. And this particular truck doesn't just deliver to the one in Warrensburg, it also delivers to the one in Sedalia. So it didn't do any good to, you know, oh, let me just go to this one. And I was not about to drive all the way to the city. So I had to wait for them to come in, but they did eventually. And so, but it kind of put me behind about 4 days. That kind of stunk. But we got it, in the end, we got it all done and dyed and taken care of, and the packs put together, and so wasn't that big of a deal, I guess. But that's about the only real event there. All right, so I'm just going to kind of want to twist it and bunch it so we got a little curve in it there. All right, Monkey, that's enough. And I think I want to put a couple of flowers on there. So let's see. Let's put some white because we are doing blues and whites. And put, do I want to put a little, I don't know. I think those are a little bit too of a greeny blue in there. So maybe we'll just stick with the white. Sorry, did I get quiet all of a sudden? I kind of get quiet over at the machine because I don't want to talk too loud because the camera is literally like right in front of my face. So I don't want to blow you guys' eardrums out. So maybe we'll put like 3 little flowers there. Or we could, on my other blue, my little blue is darker. Got a couple little darker ones in here. Or maybe like that. And like that. In there. And I don't want to overdo it because I don't want to make it too thick. Maybe I'll put a little cheesecloth underneath that. Maybe like a little strip. And like just down the center there, maybe. All right. This is sorry, reaching. That was rude. Sorry. I need to clear my desk off so that I can put my tools over on this side again because I've got like my little basket over here with like all my scrappies. I need to get it back, moved back the way it was. I'm feeling a little crowded in here. So I'm thinking maybe if we put just another little piece of texture in there. Like that. Oh, I've got glue stuck on my finger in it. Like one of those little glue dried up pieces. Okay, and we could do that. What do you guys think? I think that's kind of cute. In there to make like a little pocket for one of the pages. I think. These are close to being dry, not quite. And let's see, will we have time to decorate? Yeah, I don't know. We're kind of pushing it on this one, I think. And because it's going on fabric, I want to use Fabri-Tac. So all we're going to do is tack them down with the flowers on the back so that, because the cheesecloth will stay in place with that. So, but if I use the art glitter, I don't know, the art glitter glue might work too. It seems to do okay with fabrics. What to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac because, you know, it's a pocket and the pages will get flipped, and I don't want to wear and tear, you know, the wear and tear on stuff I don't want popping off. So, and the Fabri-Tac I know will go through the fabric okay. And hold it in place. So, what I might do is pause, and then I'll decorate the other two and show you guys what I did. And then I'll have 3 little pockets in here. And like I said, I don't know, I may be working a lot of this off camera to try and get caught up. You know how that goes. Sometimes when you're just quiet and in your zone, you can get a lot done. And I have a lot to catch up on, so there we go. So now we've got all this beautiful texture for a little pocket. We've got its little corrugation with a napkin under it, some sewing and some fabric and some flowers. And I think that'll make it, and then we'll just, you know, tack it down, glue it inside, and I'll show you that, you know, when it's all put together. But now we've got a little pocket, a little corrugated pocket we can put in there, put a tag behind it or a journaling card or something. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here. I'm going to take my heat tool out, and I'm going to finish drying these, make sure they're all good and dry, and then I'll decorate them and then show you guys what I did when I come back. So just give me a minute or two, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and did the other two. This is the one we did together on camera. And this one, I added a ticket from Crafty Cat's Winter's Wonder digital kit, and I will link her shop down there and her digital kit down there so you guys will know. You guys probably have already gotten it. If not, go take a look. It's so cute. She's got a bunch of little tickets in there, and it's like a little girl kind of getting wind blown. So put that ticket back there, another little ruffle. This is just some yarn, fuzzy yarn that I had. These are those Tim Holtz minis. Oh my goodness. I pulled them out, and if I would have known, it was like, yeah. It took me 15 minutes to get it all back in the package. Oh goodness. So I put that on there. And then with this one's a little bit bigger. And I put another ruffle back here. I added some lace trim, just sewn it on. Okay, and then a little bit of sparkly yarn, blue yarn, and a flat back pearl with some crochet lace around it. Okay, and you know, you guys don't have to use coffee filters. You could take corrugated cardboard and cut a square, or you could cut it in that shape, or whatever you want. You know, so if you guys are looking to do some other projects with some leftover corrugated board, or you've got like shipping boxes like I do coming out of, you know what, cut them down and use those. I mean, use them up. They make great pockets, and they're sturdy. That's the great thing, is I like that they're sturdy. So then, you know, you just glue right here onto the pocket, and then you can stick a tag in there. Or if you have like a mini journal, you could use it as like a belly band and just do these sides here, and then you could have a little space to tuck up there. Or you could even just use it in the corner as a corner tuck, like that. You know, do these two sides and just do a corner tuck, which I might do with one of them. But anyways, guys, I hope you had fun. Hope you, found it inspiring to pull out some more corrugated. I know everybody's been doing corrugated cardboard lately, it seems, but if you've got some scrap pieces left over and wondering what to do with them out of the bin, there you go. You can make a couple little pockets with them and decorate and have some fun. So I'm glad I'm back for a while. I don't know how many more videos I'll do with this. Like I said, I'm going to do a lot of it off camera to try and get kind of caught up. I might pop on the camera a couple times, but I want to get this journal done because I want to start on Crafty Cat's new digital kit, her Valentine's kit. So I've got some ideas for that. And I need to get moving on that because, you know, that comes and goes pretty quickly as well. So anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Bye.